And we're back, and we're taking a look at the new Arma Gorgon. It's a 110 scale, two-wheel drive electric monster truck that is brushed, comes with a battery and a charger, and comes in a couple different versions. So the version we have here is ready to run with battery and charger. We do not have the green one. The one that we have is the red version, which we'll show you here pretty soon when we break open the box. It also comes in a blue version that comes with no battery, no charger, and a assembly kit that is an easy to assemble kit that comes with battery and charger in case you're looking for a project for somebody that's trying to get into the hobby. This truck is pretty cool looking. I mean, I'm looking at it through the eyes of a beginner RCer. This is not a superpower of RCs that Arrma makes. This is getting the younger or the entry-level person involved into the hobby, getting them in with something that's reasonably not too fast, and very easy to work on and maintain. This has a Spectrum Smart Charger and a Spectrum nickel metal hydride smart battery. We'll take a quick look on the back here. You can just see a brief overview of, like, it comes with a, looks like we got a slipper clutch. Yeah, so this one has a slipper clutch on it. Super tough transmission with metal planetary gears. It says that it's brushless ready, so if you do want to upgrade it, you can, which brushless two-wheel drive monster truck would be pretty awesome. It comes with the Spectrum SLT2 transmitter, 2-in-1 ready 25 amp ESC and receiver, a 550 mega motor, and a waterproof servo. And there's your battery and charger. It does come with an 8.4 3300 7-cell hump pack and a USB charger. I'm going to take a quick look and open this thing up. That is just your transmitter. The packaging is very light. The box is actually quite small for a truck its size, smaller than some of the other trucks out there. Okay, so let's take a look inside the bag here that they give you. This is a complete ready to run. It comes with everything that you need, including the AA's. Here comes your shock spacers, some Allen keys, and your wheel wrench and slipper clutch adjustment wrench. Okay, so this is your USB charger. Comes with a cord, which is nice. So a lot of this stuff doesn't. You just get a very basic charger, just plug in and it goes and fires up and charges it. It runs an EC3 or IC3 plug, so either one of those will work on here. And it also will do LiPos. It does have a balance port, so if you want to upgrade to a LiPo, you have a charger that will already do that for you. The charger is not going to be very fast. It's very basic, but it was going to get the job done. It comes with a bind plug. It's going to come with your basic manuals. It tells you how to tune a technical pack. So this just tells you how to adjust your slipper clutch, miscellaneous things like that. This is your getting started guide. If you're new to RC, I would recommend reading as much of this as possible. If you're a parent with a kid that wants this truck, just go over everything, how to charge, just so you know the basics, and get that taken care of. These trucks are very reasonably priced. You can get almost anybody into RC with a hobby grade RC. And what we mean by a hobby grade, when we say hobby grade, is we mean a vehicle that can be driven, and if it breaks, parts are available. So you can go to your local hobby shop. Any Horizon dealer should be able to get any parts for the Gorgon or any Arrma product. And so the hobby grade just means that you can fix it. It's never a throwaway. You always can get parts and just keep fixing them. So the one thing I noticed about this truck, I already took a little bit of a peek at it earlier, and one thing I noticed just from the preliminary pictures, of the truck is I actually like this SUV body. It's pretty good looking. Arrma always does a really nice job on their bodies for the most part. There's a few of them that are some stinkers, but I actually think for a 10 scale two-wheel monster truck of this price range, this is a pretty good looking body. This is the red one, obviously. It has nice stickers with also screen print, so Dare to Stare, that's screen printed on, that's not a sticker. It has a little bit of a light metal flake in it. This is a big sticker on the front. The Gorgon on the side is a sticker. And then on the front, you got the faux headlights. Kind of look like snake eyes or something. With the hard molded plastic grill, which is kind of cool. So yeah, overall I like the body. It also has the rear skid. I believe this is kind of to help protect the body some. It doesn't stick up very high. It also incorporates the body mounts, which I'll show in a minute. But it even has a plastic molded rear license plate holder. Pretty cool. One thing that's cool about these trucks is they do plastic matching. So this one comes with the red plastics on the front and rear bumpers and also on the battery tray. And you can also buy optional plastic pieces if you want to change your colors or mix match them. They do come in purple, orange, green, blue, black, red. I may have missed one. Oh, I think yellow. And so you can change the colors up if you want, if you bash them and want to do something different. So these trucks are, the red and green is ready to run with battery and charger. The blue version is ready to run with no battery, no charger. And the black version that they have is an assembly kit that comes with battery and charger, but you have to put it together. And I think that's pretty cool. I may have already mentioned all these options, but I'm going to throw them in there again just to go over it. So let's take a quick look at the remote here before we pull the top off the truck. Just normal, comfortable, just going to get the job done. It's just a 2-channel. It has steering dual rate, steering adjustment, no throttle adjustment. And you have your throttle at 50, 75, and 100%. So for anybody who's learning, you don't want them to go that fast, you can adjust the speed. And then your steering reversing, which you shouldn't have to ever mess with that. And then that button right there is your power button. It's just going to run off 4 AA's. Pretty normal. One thing I noticed about this truck that I really liked, this is kind of different, is it has these body clips. And they don't exactly go through the body, they go through the body mounting system, and they're just one pin that slides through both posts. They're conveniently located on the same side with a tether, and then that way you can just pop the body off. You see inside there, that's how their mounting system is. So it's not clipless, but you know, underneath this sticker here is the other brace that mounts these. So they conveniently hid that, and then this is for the rear, and that's where the hard plastic molded pieces come in to hold that brace, so you don't have any exposed body post. So that's kind of cool, new feature, especially on something this entry level. So you can see it's just a basic chassis that's 2 halves that are screwed together. Runs down the center. Basic shock towers. Everything on this truck is plastic except for some gears. Has nice long travel suspension. I would say that you probably needs to have the shock spacers added to boost it up a little bit. And it kind of sags a little bit in the front. Okay, so the front and rear shocks, I think they need a little bit more tension on them. So a little bit of ride height adjustment. So you need to get that up to where your arms are just about level or just above level. You don't want it all the way up. And the way you can do that is in the package it comes with the shock spacers, so it just needs to have some of those added, and that'll correct that problem. Here is the Spectrum 2-in-1 ESC with an on and off button. It's waterproof. The servo is conveniently mounted up inside there with just a very straightforward servo saver. It's mounted directly to the servo. Here's your 550 motor. Sorry if I'm going too fast. Your slipper adjustment and stuff is going to be behind this case here, this area, and it's just going to be able to get to your spur gear, do some gear adjustments, etc. The battery goes in through the bottom, so it has the battery tray that completely comes out. It's a little bit of foam to keep the rattling. This is your battery, the IC3 connector. Alright, just had to reference the manual real quick. So this ESC will only handle 2S LiPo. So you could put a pretty respectable size hard pack in here. If you're going to do the brushless upgrade, this will fit a 3S LiPo hard pack in there. Pretty sure no problem. Looks like there's plenty of room. But for now, out of the box, this is a 2S only monster truck, or 8.4 volts nickel metal hydride. So all in all, I think this is a pretty good looking little truck. I do want to mention, I didn't go over it yet, the tires feel really soft, like they would work really well, but there's no foams in them. So that's where they're saving a little bit of money to get the price down. And speaking of price, at the making of this video, this one with everything is $179.99. The one that's a build kit with all of the battery and everything is also $179.99, and the one with no battery, no charger is $139.99. So really good pricing. Gonna be right up there for some people that are trying to get somebody into RC without being too expensive. Alright, we put batteries in the remote. We're going to fire this thing up and just give the wheels a little spin, see what it'll do. ESC's armed. Well, I don't think the steering servo isn't too bad. It actually has a good steering radius too. That's all the way up steering rate. Turn it down a little bit. It's probably going to be better to be down for this style truck anyway. It's not terrible. Give it a little juice. Well, it says on the box it'll do 20 miles an hour maximum speed, so that's about right. The tires balloon just a teeny bit, but not enough to really do anything. So I will say, after messing with it a little bit, pulling the battery in and out a few times, just checking out that battery door, it definitely seems stout enough, like it's going to hold up, but it's kind of finicky to get the battery in there and the wires all at the same time and get it to click shut. Might be my only complaint at this point, just a slight overview of what's going on here. That's the only thing I can see. Alright guys, that's it. That's the unboxing and the brief glance overview of this truck. We will be taking it out, do speed run, and run it the way it is out of the box, and then very shortly after that we're going to throw a brushless system in it and see what this thing will do. See if it'll handle brushless power. I'm thinking this truck is probably just better off on a 2S light brushless system, but of course we gotta try 3S. But if you're looking to just get into the hobby, you know somebody who's looking to get into it, wants an entry-level truck, this is going to be a great truck. I don't see that there's going to be too many issues. The truck is so basic, easy to work on, and you got the great support of Horizon and Arma. So, like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching.